Hotel, what's going down? I'm Donald Nelson, joined by Kelz, Nikki, and Vonda with Supreme Confidence and Val. You listen to today's episode of Love Affair Discussions podcast on the Confidence in the Klutch Network. Look, it's the game of basketball, game of life. Gotta have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck like Milwaukee. You stay woke or get out. Gold ball or bust. You can't fit in when you're standing out. Colorism is dead. Black is black. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes when we go live. It's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at KNK. Coming up, question of the week. Why do people sweat the small stuff and miss the big picture? Topic of the week. Identity issues in the black community. Black men, black women. Love Q&A. That's how you feel and everything else. Like always, we're bringing you quality content with strong opinions and facts. The confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Ladies, how we doing?
Doing good.
We all right in here?
God damn it, y'all see I'm outnumbered again. And it's really 4 women. Val is here too. No.
It's okay. Pull
We okay.
ting.
We can put it together though. Getting shit together for Queens only. We welcome Vonda to this bitch. So it's all good. Let's cheers, ladies. Salute Val, where your drink at? Come on with it. I got a crew, nigga. I got a crew of killers, man. All dark.
You got 2 cups over there.
All right. So, we start this bitch off today. I hope I got some. Yeah, okay. How I'm feeling right now. I'm glad that Instagram removes the ability to see others' likes and comments and shit and follows. It's a great move because for so many times the media was using that as a reason to, they knew what people was thinking and shit. I didn't like that. So many people have had to unlike things if it made the media round. So I'm glad they took that down. I'll be glad when they take all that likes and views shit off of everybody's shit, because who cares what you like, who cares what you view, because it got some people in trouble. Your social media should be yours. So what you like and share to others should be an option. Shout out to Instagram for that shit. Kelz.
Okay, so I'll just, going through Twitter, looking on Twitter and just see like a couple of tweets. So I saw this tweet about, I want to say, I don't know if he's a football player or basketball. I want to say football player, but that plays for Penn State. And he posted a letter that was written to a teammate of his. And it was a alumni of Penn State and his wife. And the letter was so disrespectful. And it was, when I say white privilege at its finest, it was white privilege at its finest.
I don't think it was white privilege though, but go ahead.
It was some bullshit.
He just told him he ain't like his dress and shit. I don't like
no,
that shit.
but listen, when you come for me, first of all, you came from him, you came for his family, his girl, everybody. When you come for everybody, I feel like you coming at the entire race. Don't you have a girlfriend or a family to tell you about how your dreadlocks look? I'm like, wait a minute.
I guess some of the shit look whack to me. So
okay.
Listen, he got an opinion. He got an
Everybody
asshole.
can have an opinion, but he's an asshole at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm feeling today.
He shouldn't have wrote the letter.
Absolutely not. But hey, that's the part of white privilege that I'm talking about. You feel like you can write a letter and say what you want to say whenever you want to say it without any qualms about anything.
Is it white privilege though?
Absolutely.
So if a black person did it, it wouldn't be equally wrong?
If a black person did it,
if a black person sent the same letter, would it be equally as wrong as a white person?
Would it be equally wrong as a white person?
Yes, I don't like your dreads. I don't like whatever. The same thing, except it came from a black man.
I don't know. It's hard for me to even pull that together because I don't even know if a black person would even write a letter like that.
If you're an alumni and you want your shit to look a certain way, i.e. the Yankees, playing for the New York Yankees.
But it ain't your shit.
You gotta listen though. If you're an alumni and you used to doing shit the wrong way, wrong way, the old way, the Yankees, they can't have no facial hair, Vonda. They can't have no facial hair, none of this. This shit might be too dark. My 5 o'clock shadow. You can't have none of that shit to play for the Yankees. And the old Yankee like, man, y'all starting to let them motherfuckers wear the mustache, dog. I don't like that shit. And you know what I'm saying? It's just the culture of the shit. Sometimes people culture drive you where you need to be at. But if it was a black man, people wouldn't be up at arms. It's always when a white person say shit about niggas don't like it. I don't like that.
Well, hold on. So then, to me, the conversation that you have is not directed at that young man or that football player. It should be directed at the coach, because the coach should understand the culture of the school and what it means and how you want your players to look.
I'm sure dude ain't the only dude with dreads on there though.
I'm sure he's not.
Why we debating anybody's individualism? Let me express myself the way I want to express myself, and who are you to judge me?
Yeah, but my thing is, if I feel like I'm an alumni, I might give motherfucking $10 million to the program. Motherfucker, I'm gonna say what I want to say.
You can say it. Who said your opinion holds any weight?
Hell, if I'm giving y'all $10 million,
I pay every year to UWM. I don't care what they do.
Yeah, but if I'm giving $10 million of my money, motherfucker, I can say what I want to say. Who gonna shut me up? But that's the thing with social media. Without social media, motherfucker wouldn't have seen the letter. You would have just heard about it. But motherfuckers got to put it on the social media. It's ways to handle shit. But shit with my son, I ain't put shit on social media. I said thank you for the support. Motherfuckers don't know we got a federal motherfucking case right now. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, they wanted to go to Wauwatosa and march outside the office. No, we ain't doing none of that. You niggas want publicity. We smart. We don't need y'all. And my shit is moving along. A year later, nobody knows except when he hit the media this week. Oh, we saw your son on the news. Yeah, that's it. That's all they can say. They don't know what the fuck's going on. Some shit you gotta keep to yourself. Like, I would just internalize it, like whatever. Because then people look at it the wrong way. Because if it was a black man, would you have shared that letter? That's what I'm saying.
But ain't it just like the word nigga? If another nigga comes to you and say nigga, you accept it. But if a white dude say it, I'm beating your ass. Ain't that the same thing?
Nigga and nigger is two different ones.
Period. If a white person say nigga, anything, you getting your ass beat. It's out of line.
Listen.
Right?
Back in my younger days, I used to call my friends crackers and hunkies.
Well, here's
And they used to be like, nigga, shut up. Like, that's just because that might.
But that's your.
This.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean? We like this.
I got white
different.
people. That's my nigga.
Right. Absolutely.
Shit.
Absolutely.
Right, but we've made it culturally
Absolutely.
acceptable.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely, but
it's in the rap music. It's everywhere. So how is it not okay for them to say it at this point? Because we've made it okay for them to say it. We buy their music, we let them listen to it. It's the same.
Mm-hmm.
So how can we get mad when they call you a nigga when you've been letting them do it for so long?
it's a time and a place for everything.
It is, but
you
we
ain't
dropped
my
the
nigga,
EI.
so you better not call me a nigga. I don't know you. We don't get down like that.
But we've made it
But
too
if-
culturally
but
How do you
acceptable.
make that discrepancy though? How do you make that? How do you see the difference in that at that particular point? Okay, I don't know you, but they may feel they're okay with calling you a nigga because they talk to their black friends and say nigga, and so you my nigga and he
it's
my
in the
nigga.
music and it's everywhere.
I mean, that's just how it is.
It's levels to that shit. Nah, they know damn
But that
well if
bullshit,
they
dude, I
don't
let
know
them
you,
some
they
bullshit.
ain't gonna say it. Period.
My fault, Kelly. I saw that shit and I'm like,
You saw it too.
because it wasn't that big a deal. Like, people, like, you know, we got niggas for that. We got niggas that want to ride that train and jump on that shit and worry about that shit. And we got other shit to worry about.
The thing about that letter is it just reminded me how bold white people are.
It's not white
and how
people.
they've always been, and how it reminds me of. I just want to make sure that you are in your place and that you stay in your place. And I'm putting it on paper and letting you know, here is your place and here's what you need to do. That's what that letter reminded me of.
Well, my homeboy, my good friend of mine named Jay-Z said, rich nigga, poor nigga, low nigga, still nigga. My friend told me that, so I don't get into all that shit. Vonda, how you feeling, dog?
So I'm all right today, but I seen something with Nick Cannon. He was on Hot 97 or something,
Uh-huh.
talking about he didn't do his job if he didn't make his bitch squirt.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
If she ain't squirt, I ain't do my job. What's his quote?
Can I, since it's got all these women here, is that involuntary piss, though?
Hey,
That's what I was
trying to figure out
told.
what the hell that is. What you
It's
mean,
involuntary
squirt?
piss. That's not like no different coochie juice. That nigga says involuntary piss. You basically, she pissed on you, fam.
nah.
So niggas been getting golden showers for years.
Man, I'm
Nah,
thinking
that's
so.
that's not.
Well, tell me, Nick,
What
you
was
do the
it? What
research.
is
and let me
it? Like,
know.
what is it? I don't even know what that means.
You know.
You absolutely. You know I don't.
Come on.
She knows.
Listen, I've been told by a doctor that it's impossible for a woman to pee while she's
Right.
so.
Just like us. That shit go back down our urethra and the nut come up ready to go. You can't piss. The nut got to go back down and then the piss got to
Exactly.
come back
So
up.
how is squirting pissing?
I don't know. I just once again, I don't know.
So what the hell is he talking about? I don't know. What is he talking about?
So he was having this debate with Kevin Gates, and Kevin Gates was talking about eating ass.
Oh man.
And how it's acceptable to eat ass. A lot of niggas in Milwaukee doing it.
Everybody do it because them drunk nights when you eating coochie and that tongue goes right there is a very
Hello,
thin
somebody.
It's right there.
Hello,
Don't
somebody.
act like ain't nobody did it. To
Everybody
you. Ain't
been
like
drunk. It's the niggas that be like, and just all that shit.
Don't knock
You
it
a
till you
different
try it.
motherfucker when you
Goddamn it.
push her back and just straight, just nigga, that's what I want to do. But that shit too close. That shit
is.
way niggas, she done pissed. You done tasted plenty piss. All that shit. Quit lying.
Yeah, so.
That shit.
He said his job ain't done.
All right.
Wait a
His
minute.
mission is aborted.
This was on Hot 97?
It was. Let me get the whole thing.
It was on Hot 97 and they was straight
He
having a
was
conversation about
on-
eating ass.
It was Power 106. I take that back. It went on
Power 106.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
No. I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. I'm just trying to understand what the conversation
Cannon is
was
an ass.
about.
He needs publicity. I mean, wilding out is what he does. And
He got a whole show though. He got a whole show. He got a whole wilding out. He got a
Well,
whole
these
like
man, what's wrong with
podcast.
that?
Just like we sit down, he sits down and have conversations with different people about different issues.
correct. He got a
So-
crossover though. So now I got to be relevant for my other side. Cause I stick with my whites and I'm gonna be with the blacks. So I'm gonna argue with
get
Kevin
that shit
Gates
up
and we
outta
gonna talk
here.
about
Whatever
eating
it is,
ass.
it's working
And
for
my
him.
job ain't done until she's squirting. So I hope he got paid.
I thought your job ain't
gonna always
done
get
until
paid.
she always gonna have a small ones. Is that big one you want? But when you could have her have multiple big ones, you did your job. Because that's why women cheat. In my estimation, your man might make you come twice, but another nigga might make you come 6-7 times. It's just sex with dude, but you want to come them 6-7 times because your nigga ain't doing it for you.
Come
Could
on,
be
Val.
because
Come on, Val.
it could be because you ain't you ain't dating her no more, right? You ain't dating her no more. So
So
your
we gonna talk-
your woman cheat on you. Your woman cheat on you. You just don't know it. 'Cause just
Black
like
women don't cheat.
Shit, you crazy.
You said black women don't cheat?
They say black men
Oh,
don't
they
cheat.
say, who say black men don't cheat?
That's a song. Black men don't cheat.
I ain't never heard that damn song. Who made that shit? Because that's
What's his
ridiculous.
name? Lil Duval.
Okay, anyways,
Don't
what's
nobody
his
cheat.
relevancy?
It
Because
ain't
that's,
cheating if you
I mean,
ain't-
was
He
that
living
a-
his best life. That's what his relevancy is now.
But I mean, I don't understand. Like, okay,
Right.
I had to listen to the song. I had to check it out.
Queen Nick, how you feeling?
What it do? What it's do? What's new?
Waiting for you.
Now, I've been seeing this going around a lot. Waxing. Do y'all get waxed? Have y'all ever been waxed? No. Brazilian? You do?
I've done it.
You've done it?
What about it though? Like, what is it?
The best
What is
pussy
it?
in the world. Shit.
Hey,
That's the best pussy
men
in the
love
world.
it.
for
They
real.
appreciate
Absolutely. Man.
it just, I'm just at a loss for words that women don't do it.
Man.
Yeah, I've
Get
heard.
waxed?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Where though? Like, what are we talking? Waxing what?
Brazilian.
Oh, you said Brazilian
wax.
wax. So,
Yeah, Brazilian
explain what a
wax.
Brazilian wax is for our viewers and listeners and everybody that's paying attention. What is a Brazilian wax? Because
You clean.
Clean.
where?
Clean as the baby's
Clean.
ass
Like-
all around.
Clean from the
Pussy,
front to the
ass.
back?
Yes.
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 Nothing like it.
Yes. They don't want that wolf pussy.
No.
But I've heard,
Damn.
I've heard mixed reviews about it because I've heard dudes say that.
1980s porn up out of here. No.
I've heard mixed reviews though. I've heard some men say that it looked too adolescent.
How you know what adolescent pussy look like?
Exactly.
All the
Get that
pussy
shit
I
up
had
outta
when I was
here.
young and shit, when I lost my virginity at 16, it had hair on it, so I don't know what they talking
Probably
about.
not as
Right.
much.
Shit,
Come on,
fuck
man.
that. Hair holds are older. I don't want the
It
funky
sure
pussy.
does.
And women that wipe that
Sure
shit
the
up, it
fuck
smell like
does.
piss and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, the hair smell like piss, period. Motherfucker
Right.
don't tell you. Especially if you
Right.
got a whole bunch down there smell like piss. So, you know what I mean? No, clean
Man,
that
your
shit.
shit be smooth as fuck.
Yeah, ain't nothing like
done
it.
for years and years.
So you can wax
I
everything.
swear
Like,
to God, Vonda.
Everything. I'm talking
Yes.
about everything.
hold on, Val. You
Open
sound
your
like you
lips.
want to
Landing.
explain.
Open
There's-
your lips.
there's multiple-
You sound like you want to
Everything.
explain.
There's multiple levels to waxing.
Yeah.
Right. See, I will.
You
Why she
need to
won't
get
bring
on the
her ass
mic. You
over
need to get
here?
on the mic.
Right.
You need to get
All
on
you
the
gotta do is
mic.
come over here. Quit acting
Come
like
on.
that.
Act like anything.
Oh.
Come on in. Come on up here. Come on.
So Brazilian waxes,
Go ahead. We hear you.
you're gonna lay on your back. You're gonna put your legs up, like you're in labor position.
No, you don't.
Yes, listen.
I'm
Listen.
telling you. You
Listen. They're gonna get all between your butt, all the hair, all that. Yeah, I went to cosmetology school. I know there's different
I get
techniques
it done.
too. Yeah,
Getting it done for years.
that's fine. They're gonna get all the hair. They're gonna take all the extra hairs. It is gonna last longer than the actual shave.
Absolutely.
And
So
when
then
your
you
hair
don't have like
grows
the
back,
stubble, like
No,
Mm-mm.
none of that.
You don't deal with the
None
hair
of that.
bumps, none of that.
that sounds like a
Negro.
LAD field trip for Queens
Grows
only
back,
field
your hair
trip.
finer.
Put it on the
It's-
expense account.
It's dope.
Sure, we will.
Put it on the motherfucking expense account.
When do you go? How many times?
But how long does it
every
last?
month?
I go once a month. That's all you need. Once
a
a month. I've been doing it for
Forever.
4-5 years.
Ever?
Once a month.
So y'all heard it from Nikki. She recommends waxing.
Yes.
That might
Trust and believe your man gonna be satisfied.
Yes, he will.
Okay.
All right. Moving on. Question of the week. Why do people sweat the small stuff and miss the big picture? Was that you, Nick, or was it Val that came up with that last week?
I don't remember.
All right.
I can't remember which one of them talked
Well,
about that.
Nick, you take it. It's yours.
All right. What? Say,
It was. I think it was you. You was talking about something.
Oh yeah. It probably was. Worrying about shit you have no control over. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Why
So
are
when you say worrying about shit you have no control over, what are you talking about? Like, give me an example of what you're talking about.
Everything. A big one is cheating. A man going out doing what he doing and fucking other bitches, and you have no control over that. He gonna do what the fuck he wanna do regardless of how you feel or what's going on, or you think you not satisfying him, or you think no, it ain't got shit to do with nothing. That's just something he gonna do.
So is that small stuff? Like,
And then, okay, how about this? What's small to you may not be small to me, and and vice versa. So pick your poison, I guess.
pick your poison.
It's like going through the cell phone.
Yeah.
What you mean going through the cell phone?
Look for
Come
shit,
on.
you gonna find some shit.
You look, you gonna find it, but what's the point? Because it's gonna come out anyway. Because most men are sloppy when they cheat. Anyway.
Very sloppy.
Hey.
Very sloppy.
If a motherfucker don't want you to find out some shit, you ain't gonna find out.
I don't know about that shit.
Period.
I'm with her.
Yeah.
They sloppy.
Intuition is a motherfucker.
They sloppy.
Nick.
Sloppy.
All right.
But a lot of it is insecurity. If you looking,
All right.
If you looking, you gonna find it.
Right.
You want to get on the mic? You want to get on the mic?
Absolutely.
And small stuff is petty. Like, right. It's way bigger fish to fry up in here. And be worried about some little shit.
Yeah. So on a Twitter poll, when I put it up, I had just three choices, and I had pettiness. Why motherfuckers sweat the small stuff but don't worry about the bigger picture of things and miss the bigger picture. I put down pettiness, I put down immaturity, and I put down I can't find a fucking tweet.
It was insecure.
Insecurity. Okay, thank you. So pettiness, immaturity, and insecurity, all that shit are killers for people individually as far as everything they want to do. So the small shit you gotta sweat when you're dealing with certain situations though. Sweating the small stuff in the classroom will not allow big things to transpire. Sweating the small things as a coach will not allow big things to transpire, because I'm real big on either you coaching it, allowing it to happen, and the error doesn't become a mistake unless you refuse to correct it. So therefore, them small errors can add up to some life-altering things and shit. So I just, son, you got to sweat the small stuff, but you can't miss the big picture. That's the thing. But most people sweat all that small shit and not understanding like a marriage. It's a business decision. So you might be mad a motherfucker got some ass or something to cost some head in the copy room, but you want to live in Menominee Falls, you can't live out there in that bitch by yourself. So motherfucker might just have to take that before the team.
And I didn't pay them bills.
Listen to me. That's how I know when you can get women to do shit at work, your woman can do that shit at work. That's how you know. So you can't be a fool to think your woman ain't doing the same shit with another nigga, and your dick ain't the best, your tongue ain't the best. So you got to chill. Man is on that masculinity shit, thinking they shit is the best. Right. You got it for right now, niggas. My thing is always the conversation can get any woman on a stripper pole. That's just my mentality. You know what I mean? Words. That's how I live my life. So therefore, don't think your woman is obsolete to that conversation. Some motherfucker slicker than you.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they be thinking they the best and they're the only one that can do it.
Yeah.
That's what the small
like,
stuff,
it's
because
so
it's
many
easier. It's easier to sort the small stuff.
Yeah.
Not taking accountability, and in order to get the big picture, you have to take accountability. You have to be vulnerable. You have to admit your wrongs. Be real with yourself. Look at yourself.
Right.
Yeah, you
So-
focusing too much on my little shit. What's the big shit you got?
Shit.
See the
Everybody
bigger
wants some
picture of
X something.
everything. See the bigger picture of everything.
Everybody got some skeletons in their closet. You was an X something.
But I mean, it
Facts.
really depends on what you really want to focus on, and what's the point at the end of the day. What are you trying to achieve
People
from
don't look at that.
from whatever the situation is?
People live in a moment though.
Absolutely, people
And
live
we
in a moment.
And that's the problem. We live in this. I'm mad right now. So everything that you do, you didn't let the toilet seat down today. Oh, it's gonna be a fight. No, it's really okay. Just
But living in a moment, I mean, it can change. It can absolutely change what your future will be if you continue to live in the moment. I mean, there are some things that I think that we absolutely should give attention to, but then there are other things that we really ought to just say, okay, you know what? It's not that serious. I'm not really. If it's not going to. First of all, if it's not. If I look at things in a certain kind of way, what quality or what value is it adding to my life?
right.
You know what I'm saying? And then, is it taking anything out of my pocket? So if it's not doing any of those things, and is it harming anyone in my surroundings, anyone in my family? You know what I'm saying? If it's not doing any of that, I might be good, and it might be something that I can live with. It's just a matter of, what are you willing to deal with at that particular point? You know what I'm saying?
My peace. I need my peace.
Man, peace is something else.
Peace is something else.
But see, people don't understand. Uncoachable kids become uncoachable adults. So you got to teach them how to
There you go.
Uncoachable kid?
become uncoachable adults. They out here. They out here.
Their parents right now. Plug them please to the computer.
Look at their. You're right. Look at their parents. Look at the surroundings. I mean, they are who they are. But it started somewhere. It just didn't start yesterday. So if they don't learn how to be accountable for some of that little stuff, they'll never see the end result.
Right.
And because we live in this instantaneous society, we live in this microwave popcorn society, the kids, people in general want things right now, right now, right now. And that's not how the world works. Sometimes you got to work a little harder to get some things, and people don't get it. So sometimes you got to sweat some of the small stuff to get to that end result. And when you don't see the end result, that's where we falter.
Drop that, Nikki. It ain't gonna work. All right.
But okay, so let me ask you this. So, like, as a woman, right? If your guy or whoever you with, like, cause I'm just thinking small stuff, right?
Okay.
You know.
He ain't let the toilet seat down. That's where we start.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know,
That's
you
small
let
to
the
me.
toilet seat down, you left your shoes right there by the door, you know what I'm saying? Or you walked in my house and you supposed to have your shoes off, all that type of stuff, or whatever. Or it could be anything, even if we live there. Or it could be like, maybe you're not really, maybe you don't really satisfy me every single time. So, and not satisfying me every single time.
Whoa.
Me as a woman,
That
I'm
might
like,
Be a big thing.
And there we
Whoa.
go.
But
That ain't no small fam. Nah.
it may be
That's
just
not
that
small.
one time where, you know what, I really
When
didn't.
it was a breeze in the room.
I really didn't. You really didn't do anything for me
That ain't
particular
small.
time.
Period. I don't
It
care.
might have been small.
Anytime it happened.
You didn't really do
Anytime-
anything for me that one time.
That's all.
So
we need
me
to
as a
address that
woman,
one
like, you
time
ain't do
and
nothing for me
see
that
how we
one
can-
time. And I done been in
got a better
relationships
percentage than
with
that.
other dudes who didn't do something for me that one time.
But what I'm saying.
So I
is
might
that's
make a
nothing-
decision.
That's nothing small, fam. That's
It
not
can't be
small.
an everyday thing though, like, or every time. that particular thing. Like leaving your shoes around, you coachable. I can coach you on that because you gonna get enough of leaving your stuff around. Cause see, your socks in the living room and not in the hamper gonna lead you to get one sock washed and your dirty sock in my living room, and it's okay. You not letting the toilet down might cause me to get wet one time, but something else is gonna happen. There'll be your chicken might not get done all the way this time. See, we can play that. We can play that petty game.
There you go. What did you say one of the polls was petty? Okay,
That was petty. It was that was petty LaBelle. But no. But I mean, like those type of things, like those little things. You didn't let the toilet seat down, the socks in the living room. You didn't take your plate to the kitchen. That stuff is coachable. But like multiple times of indiscretions of you ain't satisfying me. We got to have some. We gotta have a coaches meeting.
That ain't small. That ain't.
Somebody might have to come off the bench.
That's not small.
Somebody got to come off the bench.
The sixth man might have to come in the game.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, your batting average can't be low on that for me. You got to be able to. You got a low batting average. You got to go back into the bat cave. I'm gonna have to send you sit down somewhere. Sit down.
So pettiness, insecurities,
And immaturity.
Okay.
And also look at self.
What do you mean? Hold on. You got to come over here.
What do you mean, self?
Come on. Valerie is talking. What about self? You're going to have to come on the mic.
So what I mean by self is, okay, say the question one more time. Just so I'm on.
She lost it walking over now. She lost it walking over.
It's that walk.
Y'all crazy.
1 too many drinks.
I'm chilling.
We're talking about sweating small stuff and missing the big picture.
Right. Like you said, the socks and the toilet seat being up, that is small things. But what gets you to a point to where those small things even irritate you?
Because people don't have conversations. And then you harboring all of this stuff. Oh, I can't stand. Every time he come in the house, his socks over there. He don't ever put the toilet seat down. He didn't change the toilet paper roll. I wanted it up. He had it down. Like, I'm going to need you to have a conversation. And then it blows up. And that's when you get these big arguments.
Vonda,
And-
what is the fucking toilet paper shit? I like my shit coming down like this over
like
the top. I
mine.
hate when it's
Me
underneath.
too.
I like mine
I'm
too.
rubbing up against the wall.
No, I want it over this way.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, don't put it under. I don't
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
it.
They have it in the bathrooms under. And that's why I don't use public restrooms.
I don't like that shit. I
Yeah,
always
don't
pull off the first few other public restroom shit anyway. I
I
don't
don't
even
use
use
public
that.
at all. Phobia.
Man, get that shit up out of here. You ain't ever been somewhere and you just had to go.
Look
And
here.
you
look here. I'm a public school teacher.
Man, get
So that
shit
means
up
you
out- so
squat
don't
every
go
time
to-
you
I
go to the
don't
bathroom?
go.
Man.
I squat.
I
Girl,
do
that
not
shit is
go.
unnatural.
I live about 6 minutes from my house. I'll be back.
You see my face?
I'm so
real?
serious.
I
I swear.
Listen.
And I'm gonna tell you,
in your life,
in the
get that shit up out of here.
mornings, she goes and gets soda from McDonald's and or Starbucks.
In the morning, she's
in
a
the
motherfucking lie.
And then she has water or whatever she has with her lunch, and she might not make it back. I don't make it back home till like 6 or 7. When I come out of the car, I'm pulling my belt like I'm starting a lawnmower.
See, you ain't supposed to do
You
that.
got all
That's
kind
not
of
right. That's
infections
not
sitting
good.
up in your.
No,
That ain't
ma'am.
good. That ain't
I
good.
can't. I have a teacher
Nobody
bladder.
here.
I have a phobia. Like literally, I have to geek myself up.
You
like,
have
ever
never in your life.
Are you like a germaphobe or
Nope.
something?
So like even like road tripping,
Girl, but I don't even want to
I
have
have
Oh,
to
next.
sit down. Like I have to
Next.
geek myself up.
She lying.
Hey,
You
y'all
lying.
been on vacations
Ain't
with
no-
Vonda, right?
You
I
lying.
have to geek myself up.
Y'all been on vacations with Vonda. I'm trying to figure this out.
Girl,
I understand what you're saying, Vonda, because I look.
Look,
When I go in a public restroom, I'm very like. I can't stand germs. Like I'm a straight open the door with a paper towel, and I'm a all of that. When I
I be
leave out, I'm
sweating the
washing
small
my
stuff.
hands. Cause look, my mother, grandmother, all we don't sit on public
That's why I
toilets.
said I didn't want to be here before fucking women. Nobody said
Right.
everybody understands now.
We don't sit on public toilets. Okay.
All my people
that
don't
ain't
understand.
We listen. The squat technique is so good. That's probably why the ass muscles look so good right now, because the squatting from years and years and years and
Yeah,
years.
Val,
of
you can come
squatting
take
on
my
the
spot.
toilet.
I'm done. I'm gonna be done in a minute. I can't.
For real.
Absolutely.
Gotta piss.
I promise you, I'll be so sick with it.
I get that.
I
I get that.
do.
But you done pissed in public. Get that shit up out of here.
I have to try to geek myself. I have to geek
right,
myself
next.
up. It's
Next
off,
subject.
and then I'll go in there and be
Come on,
like,
let's
I can't do it. I can't
Keep
do
the
it.
body going.
All right.
I told you I have a phobia.
This is a.
You cannot get friends together. You can't mix business and pleasure with your friends, man. Listen to this shit. They talking about pissing, mad because she don't piss at work, trying to call her a liar.
They mad about my
Yeah.
bladder.
Right, I don't know.
Look, I done learned something new about
Gotta
Vonda
relax.
today.
Gotta relax.
I felt like I didn't
Gotta
know.
relax.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right. You learn
I'm
something new
sorry.
every day about
I'm
something.
sorry,
what's
people.
next?
I'm sorry
next
for
on
the
the
audience. I'm
agenda?
sorry.
Sweat them small things with the future in perspective. Yes,
we got all
the
that
present,
shit.
you can't change the past. It's over with. You can learn from the past. And also, you got to respect the present more because it's a gift. So it's called a present. You can't predict the future, but you can plan towards it. But you want to hear God laugh, tell him your plans. So, sweat that small shit, though, because it turns to bigger things. Either you coaching and allowing them to get away with it. You don't want no punk motherfucker around your crib because you allowed them to do shit and then they ain't doing it. Because it's going to come a time when you need them to do that shit and they ain't going to do it for you. You might snap off.
No.
That's
I
extra
don't
stress.
sweat the small shit.
That's extra stress.
That's just me. I don't
Yeah.
sweat it.
Absolutely. All right. Interested to see what you say or think. Keep the conversation going. Leave a comment wherever you're watching that. A lot of shit going on. I'm mad 'cause my OBS. Y'all know my shit don't look like this. So I'm pissed off. But with my OBS, thanks Apple. Thanks Catalina. All that shit. It's fucking up everything for me right now. Okay. Moving on. This week's topic of the week, I should say, identity issues in the black community. The reason I want to talk about this, and I'm glad to have sisters here of all shapes, makes, sizes, and colors, because I posed this question to a couple of my homies, and they said, man, have more identity issues in the black community than women do. And I said, whoa. And I thought about what they said, and they said, because of how many motherfuckers done been in jail. And I said, oh. And then they said, yeah, motherfuckers really ain't gonna tell you. Nigga said either you gonna give it to me or we gonna take it. So with the identity issues, I don't think these niggas ready for this shit because I'm exposing niggas. Ooh. So I gotta put the gangster music on. So I'm not saying nothing about niggas that went to jail. All I'm saying is a lot of motherfuckers got them skeletons and they can't come out in the mainland and say that because they're more worried about how a person's gonna judge them. Motherfucker, we know you up in there and had to survive because the motherfucker that don't survive in jail is the snitch. You can't go to the CEO say motherfucker want my ass. CEO, y'all gonna protect me? Cause now you a snitch in jail. I got them follow me, y'all. So then, motherfucker, you got one motherfucker say, hey, light skin, curly hair motherfucker, hey, check this out, nigga. I want that. You got to make a choice. You gonna give it to him or let 8 niggas rape your ass? What you gonna do?
Damn.
So then you come back out. You ain't never the same from the motherfucker you went up in there. Especially if you ain't a nigga that can handle his own and whoop niggas ass and keep niggas off of you. Or you connected up in that motherfucker shit. Because everybody ain't on that. They call sissies in the jail. Those niggas that be up in there, that's what they own. That's what they own. So they don't have to go through that shit. They just gonna be on that shit. So when niggas, I'm talking to niggas and they're like, shit. That's big, but that's a segment though. Me personally, I think the sisters, because I mean, I went I went in Aldi's on the east side and then I went to Walmart. Goddamn.
What was wrong with you?
Because I was on my way to Shorewood. So there's a lot of shit going on in there. I mean, some of the women, I guess they don't give a fuck no more. They got the nigga they gonna have. Because it's terrible. I understand you can go with the bleach stains and the holes in the shirt and go to Century and then gonna try to hit that coochie. But goddamn, none of that. I'm looking at this shit like, God damn. I mean, we got 80 different colors of the hair. We don't know what we're doing. We're cussing out loud in public. We're doing a whole bunch of trifling shit. And I'm like, what are they searching for? I always believe a woman look good for other women to compete, not for us. Because niggas that look at you, as long as you got a fat ass and some big titties, we fucking. We'll fuck an ugly chick. Oh, I mean,
No doubt.
We know.
Definitely.
It is
Out here.
what it is, but I just want
Especially during tax season.
Oh yeah. Listen to me, man. Y'all might have some. Y'all might know some women
Don't
who
get it twisted. We fuck ugly niggas.
they drop them off. They got to drop the woman off at work because they ain't got nowhere to stay.
Ain't got no car.
Drop her off, use her
Jody.
car, make a couple moves, late to go pick the kids up from school, pick her about 45 minutes late from work, car smelling like weed every day.
Jody, huh?
Every day.
Just Jody.
Because the motherfucker need, but you know what? He must got that mandingo and he fucking shit out of it, but she controls that nigga too. He can't make no moves because he need her. Otherwise,
And she can't make none either.
Otherwise, he'll be oversleeping on nigga couch talking about, dog, I do whatever you want me to stay here type shit. Because he was incarcerated.
Do whatever you want.
I took it back. All right, ladies, go ahead.
Whoa.
Y'all gotta have these conversations. See, the good thing, I can talk with niggas and they tell me shit. Right? Yeah. That's what's really going on, y'all.
Because you know
Yeah,
what?
we don't know nothing about
They ain't
that
having
one.
that conversations with us. Like,
No,
if
they
you
not.
got a dude
Definitely
who's,
not.
if you got a dude
What?
who's been incarcerated, he for sure ain't having that conversation.
Oh, yeah.
And we as women, I don't even think we are asking those questions.
But it's regular niggas too.
Or
It ain't-
just
I'm not
thinking
saying-
about that in general.
I'm not even saying all incarcerated. It's regular niggas on that too. Regular niggas on that too that ain't been in jail ever. That's just what they like.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
just down low, huh?
Yeah. Just now.
DL.
Y'all, listen, y'all better
Oh, I
be
know. They
careful.
out here.
DL.
Y'all better be careful. That's all I gotta say. It's a lot. It ain't a few. It's a lot of
It's a whole
niggas.
lot.
It's a whole bunch of niggas.
Oh, yeah, they in the closet.
Man.
Just trapped in the closet, huh?
Go ahead. What do y'all
They
think
not
though?
trapped in the closet. They out the closet.
wanna come.
Now nowadays they straight out the closet. But I think it's like it's some of us, we're so desperate to have a man that we don't give a shit. Like for real, we're not having like you talked about having a conversation. We ain't having them conversations. I don't believe women are having those type of conversations.
Was
You know
it
what
man
I'm
or
saying?
woman? Was it man or woman for you?
Say it again.
Was it man or women for you with the identity issue shit? Who got the biggest one, man or women?
I say women.
That's what I want to
women.
ask
I think
y'all.
women.
Go
I think
ahead.
the reason I'm gonna say women is
think
because
women.
we're too worried about what such and such got.
Uh-huh.
So you can't see a woman and say, "Oh, girl, look at your hair. Your hair is nice." No, we don't do that. We
Right.
don't uplift each other like that. We too busy worried about
Ain't no we they.
if her. Well, as a collective
Yeah.
population,
I ain't part of
if
that
who her man is and if he trying to holler at me and all of this other stuff, but we can't uplift each other,
No.
which is really sad.
Yeah.
Or you can't say, hey, where'd you get those glasses from? Now we know she ain't got no car, she ain't never been to New York, she don't have a passport, none of that good stuff. She ain't been nowhere, but she got it from such and such place. No, you didn't. But because we're too busy in competition with each other. And the only person you need to be in competition with is yourself. Wonder why your kids ain't right. Fix that. Be in competition with yourself. And that's my biggest issue as far as identity.
So
But I mean,
Kels,
I feel
going
like
back
that's
to the shit.
abnormal. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's abnormal for us to not be in competition with each other. Like, seriously. Like, for some of us, we in competition not with just black women. We in competition with white women. Women of all shades.
Cause they ass is getting fatter
what I'm
by the
saying?
day,
They
baby.
are.
Because if you think about it, some of us...
No, the diet. That's
It's
the
what
diet,
they putting
fam.
in them. Yeah, it's what
Yeah.
they putting in them cows and
Yeah, all that shit.
Yeah, or it's just what you going to get put on the back
Yeah,
of your
that
ass
too.
or what
No,
you getting
That
put on
motherfuckers.
the
but
top.
some of
They
them
think
motherfuckers-
you think about
cornbread
it,
down
I
south
was
thick
just
like
about to
we
say
used to be.
cornbread
They
friends.
eat the same
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, but
They
you
go to
are-
Popeyes
It's in
too.
the food.
They go to Popeyes too, but yeah, some
But if I'm
they
your
go straight to
steroids
Dr.
and all
Miami
that
and they
shit.
getting that shit done.
But if I'm
Yeah,
your
they
sister,
are. They are, but shit.
if you win, I win. If I'm your homie,
Absolutely.
we ride or die.
Absolutely.
I can't be in competition with you because if you win, I win, and if I win, you win. Because if I'm on, you on. At the end of the day, so it
Nah,
shouldn't be.
You got some women who don't
But
think
that's
like
the problem.
that because they want what you got plus more of what you got.
Right.
They want better shit.
Right.
They want your shit plus
It all goes
plus
back to
I
being in
want hers
competition.
and yours.
That's
It's all about a
just
competition.
said.
Who's got the best looking man? Whose kids is dressed the best? Who's got the best house? Like, I mean, we try to outshine each other all
Right.
the time. But it's not about me outshining you. Hell, I might be trying to outshine a man in the same respect. You know what I'm saying?
We
Because
should
I'm an
be.
independent black woman. I'm holding my own. I'm in competition with you, and him.
Good luck. Good luck, motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
no. Best basic nigga it is out here.
But we should be. That's what it should be.
it should be.
Because at the end of the day, we all should be trying to win, because at the end of the day, when you think about this situation, there are a bunch of podcasts right now. Everybody podcast is targeting something else. So why can't we all eat?
Man, niggas don't want to share.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that up. Niggas don't want to share. Like, niggas be hating. Like, even your homeboys who you would think, like, you done looked out for them. Niggas be hating. They don't want to. That's why over here at Confidence in the Klutch, we try to make sure we do shit a little bit different than everybody else, so we can teach y'all some shit. We all about support our own, but niggas don't want to do that. We in Milwaukee. Small ass, hick ass town full of plenty players and player haters and shit up in this bitch. It's a country ass city. Niggas don't never want you to thrive in this bitch. We can help each other so much. If we combine, like say for instance, your brother podcast, right? We do something together, it's all good. If somebody blow out of everybody involved with the shit, we supposed to be happy. Motherfucker be hating on that shit.
Right.
Though.
Yeah,
they wouldn't even understand. Like maybe us coming together would promoted the motherfucker.
Right,
up there.
Exactly. Take us all to the next level.
Give my 10% though, because I'm managing, but that's it. I need some 10%.
You need some residuals.
Yeah, just 10, fam. So Puff Daddy, Jay-Z, all that shit, they coming to get you off a title, whatever, from motherfucking Beach Radio. Go ahead, fam. I just need 10. Because you still doing the shit with me, we still blowing. I'm going to be on your shit now.
I got you, fam. But
they don't want to do it, so we got to blow our own shit. For Queens only, 2 weeks, y'all. For Queens only in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Woo! And even when, and here's the thing, even when we do for Queens only, when we do that, it's gonna be, damn, I should have been on that. Why they pick you to be on that?
Right.
Why they pick you? Why they pick you?
Why
they
motherfuckers
get picked?
ain't me?
You know what
That's
I'm
why
saying?
they pick me.
It's like, why wasn't I chosen? What's, they this, they that. It's all of that. Like,
it's so fucked up that we don't support each other.
I mean, it's the same thing with black businesses.
Yep.
We don't support our own.
We don't. And then when we do,
we want a
discount. There we go. Right. Like, no, you go to this white ass motherfucker and he say it's this price, you gonna give him that price.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Give me my shit too.
Nikki.
Yes, sir.
Men or women, bigger identity issues in the black community?
I think it's women. I think it's more so on the women. It goes back to the competing. Like we look good for each other. We get dressed. I mean, granted, we do get dressed for men to hear them, the fat ass and all this shit. But at the end of the day, you right. It is for the women. We do it for each other.
Okay.
Try to outshine each other.
who got the best weave, the best?
Right.
Yeah, because I don't understand, because everybody got their preferences, right? So some people don't like weave, like me. I just hate it. It's just I just don't hate it. I move towards. I'll do the wigs, but I don't like weave. I don't want. I don't.
Weave,
Just,
like
just,
What's the difference?
What's weave like?
Because she could take this shit off, this wig, and her shit is right there. They got to
braided
cut
like
that shit
Cleo.
off. I don't know. First.
She got to set it off braids under that wig.
I don't even fuck with women with fake hair, period. Like, but I can see the wig for shit, because a woman want to do what the fuck she want to do, and I'm all for that if that makes you a better person. I don't give a fuck no more. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck no more. But that's my preference though.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand who told motherfuckers to get the fake titties. You take your bra off, one down here, the other one up here. We don't see that shit. But if you come in my room, you got the fake titties. Like, damn, bitch, really? Oh yeah, I said bitch, y'all. Yeah, I did it.
Man, you can say that shit.
Yeah, I know, but niggas be hating. But the fat ass, that shit like concrete. I wouldn't even want that. I'm old school. I'm old school. I really think if you hitting that shit right from the back, her ass develops. That's me. I got seriously.
You want that ripple effect.
That shit.
What you say? The what?
The ripple effect.
It's my nigga right there, man. I love him. Real, absolutely.
You said the fake ass. The ripple effect.
Yeah, she
you can't get that with the fake ass.
No,
Right, that's what
Does nothing.
The whole exactly. That's exactly.
I mean, I can see the opposite though of men having identity issues,
Mm.
because when you raise in these single parent homes, and it's mostly these females
Mm-hmm.
raising these men, that become the daddy of the house.
Mm-hmm.
So now
hate
you have a
that.
whole
I
nother
hate
issue
that.
because you can't be a kid, because when you there, you the man,
Mm-hmm.
and then boys don't cry. You got a whole. I mean, they
That's
have a
bullshit.
whole.
That's bullshit.
But it's
Yeah.
the whole idea
I know.
of
It's a whole ideology.
It's the whole
of that.
idea of how do you,
I get it.
as a woman, you raising a
black
raising
boy.
a
How do you?
black
How do you?
boy to be a man? How do you do that?
How do you do
know
it?
what I'm saying?
You can't. It's impossible because you're not a man. You can't do it. You can't do it. I have a son. His dad passed away when he was 7. I can teach him Only thing I can teach him is how I like my man to be. That's it. That's all. I can't teach him how to be a man. I don't know shit about being a man.
Right. But also, I think the issue is
I can
when we're
instill
talking
morals
about,
and values in him, but as far as being a man, I hate.
You
when
can definitely
people
teach him how
say
to treat
that.
a woman, though.
yes.
That's it. That's all.
But I think we get a lot of boys
how
with
I
these
like to be treated. That's
identity
it. That's
issues
all I know.
based on that thing, because they become mama's boyfriend and all of these other issues. You can't be yourself, and then you coddle
Oh yeah.
because he the baby of the family. Then
That's these new bitch ass parents though.
well, it's a lot of them out here
There's a lot of them.
Oh, definitely.
because we got a lot of
Soft ass
kids
little
that-
niggas.
kids that are 11
Man.
and you real flamboyant. I'm going to
But
because that ain't what I call them at the
part of
time.
that is your uncle was incarcerated and he got the magic touch though.
Oh,
And ain't
Well,
nobody
if your
saying
uncle named
nothing.
Sally, I guess that's what's gonna happen.
But ain't nobody saying nothing.
But
Nobody's
yeah,
saying
nobody's
nothing.
saying
Yeah.
mental health get that shit fixed. But ain't nobody saying we just gonna pray about it. We just gonna pray about it. It's hard for me to say a woman can't raise a man because my mama did a fucking phenomenal job with me. My daddy did 13 years, but I had uncles and shit. You know what I mean? But I had a
Right.
lot of women. There's a lot of women in
See?
my family, but I came out pretty okay. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And all that shit. And me raising a daughter, 12-year-old girl right now, and I've been doing the majority of life by myself. Shit, can't nobody tell me I can't raise a girl. I would never feel like, well, you need to go with your mom now because I can't teach you how to be a woman. Shit. She came on her cycle, nigga. We had that conversation. Hey, do this, do that, do this, do that. When you get 18, you switch up that shit, do what you want to, but I needed to go like this. It ain't how your grandmama do her shit. It ain't how your mama do her shit. It's how daddy wants you to do it. And that's it. Because I'm a man, though. I don't have no problem with that. I'm a man's man. I'm gonna tell my son's the same shit as my daughter. I don't raise them gender exclusive. They raised under the same umbrella because they both got to deal with all the same shit.
I mean, yeah, you can't. I didn't say you can't raise them, but you can't raise your daughter.
To be a woman,
Yeah, you
I
don't
believe
know that.
I believe I can do a better job than her mother.
You said you gotta believe that.
I believe
You
that.
know, you said something a second ago. You said your mom did a good job, but I had uncles. That but shouldn't have been there. If
No,
she
you could be-
raised
because-
yeah, but not raised. She can't. I just don't feel like a woman can teach a man how to be a man because she's never been a man. She don't know.
It's the
how to be
village
a
shit
man.
though, because I'm still under the old ideology that the
Right,
village
there you
raises
go.
a child.
There you go.
But
don't have
the
many
point.
villages right now.
My mother was, you know what I'm saying? I seen my mama go from a Granada to a Renault to a 9.8 to a Champagne Cadillac. You know what I'm saying? To
Absolutely.
the Expedition to the new
Absolutely.
Cadillac to the.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
shit, all the shit that a nigga would, you say your daddy taught you how to work hard. Shit, my mama taught me how to work hard.
Yeah, but you have to understand now
Yeah.
the village is under construction.
Yeah,
Real talk.
yeah.
You don't have a dad. Some of these kids don't have parents at all. Uncle is a sissy.
Somebody about to
I
say
just-
you
I
ain't
mean,
PC.
I didn't say
Go
I was gonna
ahead.
keep it
Go
PC.
ahead.
No,
No,
you
you ain't
said
got to.
That wasn't PC. Excuse
You
me.
ain't got to, but I'm just saying.
But
I'm just saying.
I mean,
you ain't got
so
to.
what do? I got one right now. He came another day, and half his head was yellow, another half was black, and I was totally confused. And now your mama taking you to Atlanta so that you could feel comfortable. Because when you telling him you got more nigga than you than he has in him, we got a huge problem. And there's no village. There is no village for a lot of these people.
I completely agree with you. Like
It's under construction.
Now-
like, there's no
is it
big
under
mama.
is
There's
it
no
under
big mama. Where Big
construction
Mama
or is
at?
it just
Big Mama
non-existent?
35. That's what.
Yep, Big Mama
Big Mama
35.
ain't watching the kids because she at 618 and
Big Mama is 30.
Exactly.
Mr. J.
Big Mama is 40.
Right.
40.
Big Mama's 40.
She better not be 40.
Big Mama is 40. That's what we dealing
Big
with
Mama
right now.
40.
Big Mama's
Right.
40 and you are 12.
And Big Mama over at Geno's and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like we don't have
It's Dollar Night getting wings at the boys.
Man, hey,
The structure
shout out
of
to
the family
Geno's.
is
Them wings
different.
good than a bitch. Get them wings fire harder than fries fire hard. Shout out to Connie and the lady in the back and all that shit, nigga. That shit was good.
That sound like a LAD field trip. Yeah.
That shit was good. Shout out to Point C's last night. Little
So
white
you
lady
need
was
to go-
tripping.
you need to
It's
go to
good
D's.
though. Hey niggas, when y'all go out, stop forcing that shit because she white. Thinking y'all could punk her. I'm glad she stood her ground and shit. She fucked her bra order too though, but it's besides that point. Y'all stop punking white women thinking they out of order and trying to, cause niggas be going out to get shit free now. They don't go out to pay. They be with that bullshit. Stop doing that shit, man. Y'all give us all the bad names. All right, so So men and women, everybody got identity issues in this bitch. I mean, shout out to my nigga Mr. Burns. Be great. This is shit. You know what I'm saying? Be great, nigga. Just be great in whatever you is and whatever you do and shit. Try to make it happen. So
I think at the end of the day, though, literally when we talk about identity, it's all about who you think you are. That's all that matters is who you are to yourself. It shouldn't matter who you think you are to you or him. Who are you? And how do you identify yourself?
We're not teaching self-love, though.
Nope.
We're not teaching our kids that it's okay to be different. You got to fit in with the trend. Oh, everybody got LeBrons. You got to have LeBron. If everybody doing this, you got to do this. Maybe man don't want to play football or basketball. Maybe he going to be on a soccer team. Maybe he want to do ballet.
Right.
But he got to fit in this box, and we keep boxing these people into these boxes, putting these kids in boxes and adults in these boxes, and they don't have a way to.
That's how you raise them. If you allow your kids, I'm glad my kids never was. I need the Durant every month, nigga. I need the Jordan. My kids don't even. One pair of premium jeans. So you got the Rocks, you got the motherfucking True Religions when that shit was popping. That shit. You always gonna have a pair of Jordans if that's what you want. But my kids were never raised that way materialistic shit. They could have some regular shit and happy than a bitch. Yeah. They ain't gotta fit in with everybody.
But that's the problem. We too busy trying to keep up with everybody else, and we don't. Our kids don't have identity. They don't have any self-love. They don't know who they identify with.
All they do is follow trends.
Very much so.
That's why everybody fucking sucking dick on the bus on the way home. And
or in the bathroom.
The hallway.
On the way home.
The stairwell. I just had a stairwell incident.
I had it on the bus and everybody recorded the shit.
Yeah. Oh, I got one on the side of the house right now. She mad that everybody keep talking about it, and she keep getting in the fights. I said, you opened the door when you opened your mouth.
Yeah. Get it together.
You're 13. Baby. Let's be raw.
But see, some women, some young girls, they succumb to the pressure because everybody else doing this. A nigga would be like, play on that shit. Like these little niggas that hang around their older uncles and brothers. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can get to do it and shit. Kelly, why don't you do it? Because I can get Nikki to do it. Nigga, like, whatever. If you don't want to do it. If Kelly like me enough, she gonna do it. And I might be lying on Nikki, but I'm just gonna tell her that because I want her to do it. Right. So I can tell everybody. Kelly sucked me off, fam. She might suck you off, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
And Nikki gonna do it too.
And y'all had a line on the side of the house.
That's how they.
That's nasty.
That's beyond.
That's wide in the open, huh?
What are we really teaching our children? Like,
that's the whole point. We ain't teaching them
you
shit.
talk about raising a man. Some of us are raising young ladies, and we're not raising women. We're raising hoes. Okay?
Because y'all hoe.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Like they see the niggas coming through, but all that shit is thanks to my generation of niggas that look like me. I'm 42, so it's my fault. It's all the man my age and a little bit older fault that the way society is. You know what I mean? Because we didn't show the young niggas the way to go. No. They don't respect us. We the niggas that's coming in slapping their mama around and we walking through, hey little man, hey little sister, whatever, walking through. They hear us fucking their mama in the middle of the day, no respect, right? None of this shit. We had mama hold the pistol, hold the dope, she caught the charge. Your mama ass bust out her car windows type shit. Came into her job to fight her type shit. All that shit.
And they need to quit fighting at Popeye so I can get my chicken on time.
And we beat your mama ass.
Yeah.
And we beat your mama ass. So now you 19, 20, like, hold up, fam. Fuck you old school niggas.
Shut up for accepting accountability for that shit.
Grown ass niggas walking through wearing that baby Jordans.
For real.
Right. It is our generation. It definitely is.
All right, y'all. Keep the conversation going. Leave a comment or whatever you say. You hear something we like. We out here. I think we streaming in 2 different places. All fucked up. Shout out to OBS for fucking up with Apple. My shit and my presentation. Kelly.
Okay, so.
Love Q&A.
Love Q&A. Right? How do you cater to your boo?
What's a boo?
A boo bag?
Your boo bag, your husband, your girlfriend, because it could be your girlfriend. It could be your boyfriend. It could be whatever. How do you cater to your boo? Are you a pleaser or are you a receiver?
I'm definitely a pleaser. Definitely. All day, every day. I want to make sure you good. I want to make sure I'm satisfying you. I want to make sure all your needs are met.
Out here.
Shit just got real.
We empty your bottles too.
Yeah, I'm definitely a pleaser all day.
But okay, so I'm glad you said that. What makes you a pleaser? Like, what is it? Like,
it pleasures me to pleasure you. Like I enjoy making sure you good, satisfying your needs, putting your needs before mine.
Cause a lot of times people will say, well, we as women, we are supposed to be the pleasers. You know what I'm saying?
Because we were raised like that.
Because we're raised like that. We're supposed to please our man or husband or whatever. Like, I'm on the end of like, I'm not gonna say I'm on the end, but there are many women that are on the end of like, shit, give me, like, I've been pleasing y'all for years. I've been raised to please y'all. I want what's coming to me. What you gonna do for me?
They want that $40.
And see, that's the problem right there. You looking for what's in it for you. That's not a pleaser. That's not a pleaser.
A pleaser is getting a tongue ring because you like sucking dick so much you want that nigga to feel everything.
Exactly, and taking it out if he don't like it.
Your body. You will mutilate your body because you like giving head so much and want a nigga to feel some extra shit.
I'm out.
You clicking that motherfucker at work, doing your presentation at school, and in the meetings and shit. You clicking that motherfucker when you talk because you like sucking dick that much. That's a
No, I'm gonna put up the Baptist finger on that one and walk out the room.
A pleaser is you sucking his dick so good it make you come.
I had one of those as a bet, boy.
That's a pleaser.
Yes.
I'm
that
not
was
saying
amazing.
that. I'm just saying there's just certain things that I'm not going to get no tongue ring. I'm out on that.
Yeah.
But I think it's
Jesus.
I think it should be reciprocal. I think it should be you should be a pleaser as well as a receiver. Cuz women we give, you give at work,
By
you give
you
at home.
being a pleaser, it's gonna come back to you.
You would hope so.
Ain't no hope.
You would hope so.
Trust and believe. Motherfucker gonna feel like they owe you something. You do it right.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't have that problem. I'm just saying in general.
Oh.
It should be a reciprocal, an equal exchange of favors.
No.
You like
Is it favors or what you just supposed to be doing though?
Well, okay, so you have women that still say out here that they don't suck dick, and I'm confused.
Everybody's doing it.
They're
I don't
lying.
know what that's
Liar.
about.
They're single.
Just
Exactly.
liars.
Right.
We're just gonna call a spade a spade.
Lies,
As my mother said, lies, garbage, and trash. You hear me?
Ooh.
And then you should. I mean, you should do what you have to do to please your man, but you should also be getting something out of it as well.
Let me ask you this: do you get offended if his needs aren't met, and he didn't like this, or he didn't? And
I haven't experienced that. I'm gonna pass on that question.
come on, man! I want y'all to be 100. You
I'm a
doing
buck.
everything right. I'm talking about everything. Everything.
Here's what I will say. Most men. No, here's what I will say. Most men won't say.
I asked you a question. Answer yes or no. You doing everything right. You ain't.
I may not think that I'm doing everything right, but there's
still
no
answer the
complaint.
question. It's a yes
But
or no
there's no
question.
complaint.
Yes
How
or no?
do you gauge what's
Yes
right?
or no?
But how do you gauge what's
yes
right?
or no?
How are you gauging what's right?
You know what? That's the problem with women.
No. How are you gauging what's
Just
right?
answer the question.
As a
I ask the
woman,
question, answer it.
as a woman, I may feel like I'm doing it all right,
I
but
actually-
unless I have a conversation with
Or
you
a complaint,
and
I
I'm
don't know.
asking you, baby, how do you like it? Was this good enough for you? But here's the thing.
Hold up, that's not how you jumped off subject. She said she never had that problem, and she do everything right.
I said I
Right?
believe that I'm doing everything right. I've
You
never
ain't
got a
said-
complaint. I've never got the complaint.
Move that closer a little bit.
All right. Okay.
Move that headphone thing closer.
Okay.
Come on, Val. Speak.
So once again, to answer your question, you don't know unless the conversation has been had.
What's the question? One more time.
My initial question was,
How do you cater to your boo?
No.
Are you a
Nikki's
Oh,
initial
sure,
question.
her
Yeah,
question.
How do you know if you're
Man, I don't even remember the question now. What the fuck?
It's a drunk.
I'm trying to figure out how do you gauge what's right? Like you said, it's got to be a conversation. But here's the
You
thing:
have to ask questions.
I said, do you get offended? Right, if you're having that conversation, if his needs aren't being met. I said that. That
Do
was
you
the
get
first
offended?
thing I said. Do you
She
get
she
offended?
said that's never been an issue for her.
I mean,
Like the conversation has never went there. Like, girl, you know you.
I get
didn't.
offended
So you think you're doing
I get offended.
any and everything? Why? Why though? Why? Why would you get offended?
if his needs are not being met.
Why would you get offended if you're not doing it right? If y'all never had that conversation, you just think you know what the fuck he want. That's it. No.
But see, that's the
Find
difference.
out.
That's the difference. I have conversation during sex. I
Okay,
have conversations.
if you have
Before,
when you have those
during, and
conversations,
after.
I have conversation.
right?
So if your needs are not getting met at that time,
You're offended.
it's not more so I'm offended. I feel like I probably didn't do my job all the way.
So if back to
Okay.
Nick Cannon. Back to Nick Cannon.
But can I say this? Can I
You
say
know,
this?
I'm not offended. I just feel like I didn't do my job. I didn't please
So
you. like you should
then
have been
now
pleased.
what's next? What you do next?
So is he coaching you through it?
If he need to, hell yeah,
But are you coachable?
absolutely,
Oh
Just
yes,
asking questions.
110%.
So
absolutely.
let me say this, ladies. Let me say this because I think with this question we automatically equate it to that sexual experience, but it's other things that we should be able
Absolutely.
to do to cater to our men. It may be just the conversational piece. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Am I coming in? You need a massage, babe. Let me do this for you. What other things are you doing to cater to your man, to please your man, or are you just expecting him to automatically know that you need this or you need a massage? You need
some shit.
I need you to cook for me, or you know what I'm saying, or I need when you come in, I got on, my negligee, I got on my gown. As soon as you hit the door, the wine, the liquor is there,
I think
whatever the
like you said,
because I think we automatically think sex, and sometimes for men it's not just about sex. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For some men, it's not just about
catering
sex.
is a lot of
Catering
different
to
things.
men is a
I mean,
lot of different things, but we
Absolutely.
automatically. That's why I asked.
I guess it depends on
how do you cater?
I guess it also
to your
depends
man?
on
In all
the
areas.
levels of where your relationship is, because in the beginning stage you might not get all of the bells and whistles of anything. I mean, but as you progress, at one point I was doing breakfast, lunch, dinner, X, Y, and Z. Might have to do a double A and a double B if I needed to. But
But then you get comfortable and you don't do that shit no more.
not necessarily you get
Comfortable,
comfortable, like
You forget how you reeled them
What?
in.
the same way you got him is the same way you got to keep him.
Absolutely.
Right, and it goes
But it goes both ways because there's some things that I'm gonna
Absolutely.
do. If I'm at the house,
Absolutely.
if it's my off day, which I don't get very often, it might be you might get some breakfast in bed. You might get a little lunch. You gonna get some dinner. There's
But are
gonna be
you
some-
keeping that
I'm-
up even when you pissed at him?
I did for a little bit, and I went to what we say. What was the question about?
How do you cater to your man?
No, not that question. She asked if you would keep it up.
That's a part of catering to him.
no,
You don't
the
pick and
question
choose when you
I
cater to
started
him.
sweating the small stuff, and it became real petty. I would get up and make one lunch. Good day, son. Good day. It was lunch meeting. You could do what you want. It was leftovers. Here's
Yeah.
some bowls. Here's this. Make that work.
So
Yeah,
you
that's
are
petty as
a
fuck.
receiver
Petty
then.
fam.
No, it
Yes,
was
petty
at
is-
that point.
You
because-
sound like a receiver.
No,
Are you
petty,
I mean,
no.
what happened? The argument had happened.
I'm not gonna say you petty. I
It's
apologize.
okay.
You're not petty.
Sometimes
You just
I can be.
you're-
I'm just going to be. I'm going to.
You're gonna
be
do what the
who I
fuck
am.
you want to do. That's not being petty. You doing what the
I'm
fuck you want to
true
do.
to myself.
And you made a conscious choice, motherfucker. I'm not making your lunch today,
Not
nigga.
today.
Figure it out.
You could.
was
I'm
talking
gonna take
that
all the
cash
grapes.
shit.
I'm gonna take all the good grapes
Yeah,
off the vine and leave
nigga.
all the rot was in there.
Yeah,
Pack them up if that's what you want today.
Remember, motherfucker, you need
That's
me.
petty. That's petty all day.
No,
You
But
need
You
me.
say you gonna take all the
I took all the good grapes.
That's petty
The
as
ones
fuck.
that yeah, the ones that
Okay,
okay,
when you say you take all the good grapes, that's petty as hell.
So why should I be with the bush mouth?
I'm just saying.
Because you got an
No.
attitude.
So
I'm not
then-
eating the bushy grapes because you got an attitude today. I'm not.
I think
So
for
then,
me,
are you-
I try to keep things spontaneous.
Very much so.
Wow.
Yes.
To the mic, baby.
Am I in the mic?
Now you are.
Can you hear me now?
You know how to get it closer.
Come on now, freak.
Right.
Damn it. Jesus. That's mine.
Okay. I keep mine spontaneous. I've been my husband for 10 years now. I'm still coming out with stuff he just
Okay,
doesn't-
shh.
No, no, seriously.
Don't tell a secret to keep
I'm
these
not-
other hoes married, man.
Man,
What?
He said he's trying to
Okay.
catch.
Yeah, don't tell them that. You tell
What
me
you
later.
like?
Go
What you
ahead,
like?
Val. Go
Like
on.
I said,
Come on, Val.
You
I
have
keep
to keep
it. I keep it spontaneous.
Mm.
I may be this way that time. A couple months later, it may switch up on you.
It's like changing a wig. You'll never know who
You
you're
never
gonna
know
get.
you're gonna get.
I'm
So
with the
that's how I cater to my man.
Yeah.
I may pull up on him while he's at the club and don't know I'm there.
And just walk in with the
Walk
Beyonce.
in with the Beyonce and he's my Jay-Z for tonight. Then I may go back home and you may get to ancient mama, you ready for me to cook your dinner that night. So it just switches up.
Yeah.
So
Spontaneity
That's how
is
you
good.
cater. That's how you cater.
That's how I cater. I keep it spontaneous.
I think that I really, well, I'm not going to say I think, but just in conversations that I have with women, just different age ranges, they don't cater to their men enough. Ooh. And I'm like, they're always expecting, it's always like, what can I get out of whatever it is? It's what I want. You know, especially the millennials, you know what I'm saying? Women between the ages of 22 to 29. It's like, what can I get from it? I'm looking for what you're going to give to me.
Yeah,
because they have that
initial
entitlement attitude. And I feel like there are some women my age, 40 and up.
Yes, ma'am.
Who still have that mentality of you're supposed to give to me. You know what I'm saying? But I really think that a lot of that is dependent upon how we are raised as women.
Yeah, I have a
lot of that is thanks to motherfucking Foxy Brown and Little Kim.
Okay.
I know a lady right now. I don't understand how. I'm confused by the dynamics of their relationship. Because he earns her clothes. He plugs up her cell phone to make sure it's charged. He makes her tea in the morning. He cooks all of the meals. I think she said she cooked 3 times a year.
That's a man, though. That's a man.
No,
this is a good man.
She cooks 3 times a year. Like
that's a good ass man.
He got 2 months.
No, fam, that ain't.
That's a man, Vonda. Listen, my woman would not be able to cook ever unless she got a special dish that's cold to the bitch. Because I'm too cold.
I'm not talking about just that, but it's like there are just like some of the things that you.
But she was like, everything you said, I wouldn't have no problem doing for my woman.
We were sitting somewhere today, and she was like, "Oh, my cell phone is dead because my husband didn't plug it up."
No, she's just what word? She's enabled now.
Oh yeah, she's definitely enabled. I said, "Don't divorce." That's what I told her. Don't divorce because it's gonna be hard out here for a pimp if you get out of that.
Don't get bent over the copy machine for the one nigga looking good that day.
Yeah, she gonna be through.
I'm just old. I don't like that shit. I don't.
I mean, I just didn't
less of
understand
a woman if I'm not doing my
Nikki.
part.
He washes the clothes. He does the car. He does the lawn.
Nikki,
He's supposed to do that.
Do you?
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
supposed to do
I said, so what do you do? Like, she was like, I don't have tea today because my husband didn't make tea.
I wouldn't need you to do anything for me. I wouldn't need you. You don't have to wash my clothes. You ain't got to mop sweep. You might wash some dishes, take out the trash. I'm cooking. I don't need none of that domesticated shit because I'd rather do it myself because I know how I like my shit done. So instead of getting mad at you because you're doing it your way, the shit that I've been doing all my life, I'm not going to want you to do it because I need you to do other things.
You like your stuff assigned?
I'm the type, I want to learn how you want it done. That's it.
That's fine.
I can do it.
But I might need other shit on them tippy toes done. Like I'm more of them.
Cool.
That's all gonna get
Absolutely.
handled. But I was just confused by their whole dynamic.
That's.
I just think it goes both ways.
I was mystified because
It
goes
go both ways.
There's some things
What
that
works for you is what works for your relationship.
There's
That's
some
the
things that I know that you may need. You know,
but my thing is,
I don't mind it at all.
The weakness,
recognizing when you need to be the pleaser and when you need to be the receiver.
I think that's part of being in a relationship. You have
absolutely
where I'm strong. You don't need to be strong, but where I'm weak, I'm gonna need you to come on with the come on.
Step up.
Absolutely.
Step up or step out.
Yeah.
All right.
Pleaser.
Val, come on, you come over here. Come on, I need something from
pleaser, receiver.
Pleaser and receiver.
Right, you gotta get
receiver.
Yeah, see, pleaser and receiver.
Both.
Thank you.
All right. So, you like what we were saying? Leave a comment. It is what it is. YouTube video will be up tonight. I gotta see shit. OBS, fuck you. Apple, fuck you. Y'all can sponsor this shit later on once we get it up. Listen, these 4 ladies right here, I don't know. What you think, Nick? Never mind. She said enough. Kelly.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. We coming through with some things that is gonna blow your mind. I mean, like, listen, Vonda came with it tonight. She brought in a completely different opinion, a completely different viewpoint.
Let me accept my work. Please
Y'all
take
saw
my
her
mama.
last week.
Right.
You know how
Take
she
my
get
mama.
down. Y'all saw how Nick that get down, okay?
Anybody
Val,
that watch for
come on.
Kings Only, that's Monty. Monty, Vonda is you. And she's sitting in
Yes,
your
she
chair,
is.
Monty.
Absolutely.
Monty, that shit is like,
That's
Man.
that's a nice compliment, Monty. Whoever you
yeah,
is.
Man, be
twin
my-
flame. Twin flame.
Oh,
For
shit.
real.
That's
For
a
real.
whole nother conversation.
Vonda was switching it up, had me thinking about some shit like, whoa. Absolutely.
I would like to thank my mother. Let me get my acceptance speech out my back pocket.
Accept it.
Val, what you think, Val?
I'm excited. I
don't think
love
these people
everybody's
ready.
personalities. I think the conversations are going to be very fulfillful. So
I don't think they ready. I don't think they ready.
Feeling.
Because I think it might get a little raw and uncut.
I think you got a little taste of it, but I mean, once we get into detail, put your seatbelt on.
Everybody bring a little something.
Everybody's gonna bring something
Get you an
to the
extension
table.
for your seatbelt.
Yes.
I am not responsible
Hold your
for what
wig
comes out of my
down.
mouth.
You're not responsible for what?
What comes out of my mouth?
It's all good. You ain't got to be
You
responsible.
don't have to be
You
you.
ain't
got
responsible
to. Just
for what
be
go
you.
in it, fam. That's it.
And that's one thing I like. Everybody's gonna
Today,
be
barefoot.
them. Yeah, everybody's gonna be them. Everybody's gonna be them. So
Right. So, I mean, you know what to expect from Confidence in the Clutch. We're not going to ever disappoint you, so expect big things. 2 weeks, that first for Queens Only. I'm expecting big things. No pressure, though. They got it under control right now. I didn't need to be here tonight. This is just a test. You got one more show, though, cuz.
I don't need it. I'm in. I'm just messing with you.
All in.
That's Monty right there. Monty, you got... all right.
Real,
So,
it is.
You gonna have to talk to my manager.
yeah. The manager, the mob rules, though. Your manager, you got to move him out the way. We on something else. He managed you on that other thing.
I ain't
We got you
about
over
that
here.
either.
Got it. Ladies, anything for the good of the world? Anything else you want to get out your chest? We blacking out right now. We over, but we can black out still. This is good. So, ladies,
over.
anything y'all want to talk about? Y'all got a good 10. I give y'all 10.
Okay, so listen. I got one thing. Okay, so Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, people always want to know like what's going on with you, what you doing. Why is it that we're so concerned with what people are doing? Your relationship status, is it complicated? Are you married? Are you
It's
in a
entertaining.
relationship?
That's why. It's
But-
just
but
all entertainment.
when did
That's
it become
That's all.
entertainment for
That's just the
my
thing.
status to be part of entertainment?
That's just what it is right now.
Hey, what people
You know
are
what I'm saying?
people are
That's just what it
Facebook
is.
thugs, so I can portray something totally different than what my real life is.
I mean,
that's
people want to
part
know
of-
how many kids you got, who your boo thing is,
None of your business.
who your baby. But I'm saying we're living in an age where at some point in time, Vonda, it was none of your business. You didn't really know, but what I put out there, what you see, is my business and it's your business. Like,
But it might
at
not
what
be.
point
People
in
do this all the
time,
time. I
did
think
it
people-
become everybody's business about what you're doing in your life?
Because people are nosy and they ain't got nothing else to do with themselves. Find something else to do. But I think, like I said, it's none of your business. But I could portray to be happily married with 3 kids, white picket fence, the whole 9. When my marriage is in shambles,
Worry
my
about what
kids is
everybody
bad as
say.
hell, and I'm ready to stab this nigga every other night. Niggas put on here what they want people to think you is. Because a lot of niggas,
I think some people put on there what it actually is.
I don't believe it.
What
It's
it
some
actually
niggas I know in
is,
real life.
though.
You are not who you say you are. Please remove your makeup
It's
so I
a
can tell
few.
you
I'm
who
saying
you
it's
are.
a few that put on there what it actually is as opposed to what it's not.
Exactly. Like all
But
the
why
niggas,
do we care though? Is what I'm saying. Why do we care?
Kelz, like all the niggas that hate on my nigga Riley. I'm tired of y'all doing that shit. Freddie is a great coach. He put more motherfuckers in college than y'all did. Leave dog alone. I don't give a fuck if he's supposed to have the chip. Y'all wasn't there to get the chip. So
From
I don't give a
Washington?
fuck. Yeah.
Oh,
Leave Riley alone, yo. Y'all niggas be hating. But I know why, because the motherfucker was on top. So y'all want to do all the hating, and you know what I mean? I just don't get it. He a black man, so if you black, how you gonna hate on him doing shit that you didn't do or shit you may have done? It is what it is. I'm just saying, We hate too much for no reason on niggas that's doing some shit, man. Leave my nigga Raleigh alone, though. Like that, I'm team Raleigh all day. So if you got a problem with Raleigh, you got a problem with me on some real shit. Like, leave that man alone. Let him be great. Let him be great, motherfucker. Like, stop that shit.
I hear you. We hate too much, but we also are concerned too much. It's like, be concerned with what's going on in your own four walls of your own home. Be concerned with what's going on in your life. Why do I care what you're doing, what you're doing, what you're doing, what you're doing? What's the point?
Be concerned
because then it goes back to how we identify ourselves within our Black community. We're not supporting each other. We're not concerned with, okay, Nikki's doing this, I'm going to support her with this. We're not concerned. I'm more concerned with what you do in your job.
Be concerned with why your house
job.
ain't got no curtains and the sheets up. Be concerned with that shit. Worry about what the hell I got going on.
But I'm saying, like, social media has created this platform where
it was an open invitation to be nosy.
It's an open. It is. It's an open invitation to be
your business.
No, it's an open invitation, and we share whatever we want to share.
Mm-hmm. That's what most of the reality shows are set up to get you to share your business. So everybody's just sharing their business.
But here's a difference between reality shows and the shit that go on social media. They getting paid for that shit. You niggas are being nosy for free. Go sit your ass down somewhere.
But that's what we have to look up. Well, not me, but that's what they have to look up to. Think about it. Reality shows. Look at even with the content of the rappers and the R&B songs, some of the stuff that they're saying on the radio, I didn't hear that type of stuff they were saying on the radio back then.
But even when you think about what we talk about, you got people out there that's gonna talk about, they wanna know, like, you a pleaser. Like, what's that about? What's going on with you? Who's your man? Who's your boo? Mm-hmm. I wanna know who he is. Cause I'm trying to figure out how I can finagle to get in and get cool with you so I can do what you, so I can have what he's got. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that type of thing. We have this platform where we talk about different issues, different concerns, where we talk about relationships and issues within the community, and people want to know what you doing. How does it affect me? How does it affect you? And can I get in where I fit in?
That's the problem right there. You want to know what I'm doing instead of how I'm doing. Mm-hmm. So I think, like I said, it all depends on what you surround yourself by, what you're entertaining. Yeah. And that's it. Yeah. I'm not going to entertain, okay, I understand you got some, but I really want to know how you're doing. How you really doing. Right. Not what you got going on.
On the surface,
because you can have it today and it be gone tomorrow. Right. So, it all depends, like I said, it all depends on the person who you surround yourself around. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But you saying on the surface.
Yeah, people want to, it's all surface level for me. Like, the people that really know, because I've called them and told them what was going on. I don't need to broadcast it on Facebook, Instagram. Mm-hmm. Some of you niggas are still on MySpace, but I could care less. Like, if my A1s don't know, then you weren't in the know.
But say for instance, you want to know because you think a motherfucker is fronting. Like, say for instance, if you in a relationship with somebody and other motherfuckers don't know the level of it, but they want to know, could it be because they want to take advantage of that situation, or they want to know because you ain't speaking up for yourself?
When it's complicated.
It ain't complicated, motherfuckers.
It's not complicated. You can be married.
Nick, it's a lot of people stuff to say single and they still in relationships. I mean, I put out what I want people to know.
Word.
And that's why I'm select with the people that are friends with me on social media.
Exactly.
But everybody's not as selective as you are.
I always look at the mutual. I look at the mutual.
Right. Yeah. Why do I know you and who do you know? How are we related?
Yeah.
So if you one of them niggas, one of these bitches out here asking for $40 from niggas, you can miss me with that friend request, because we don't run like that. That's all you need. I'm out on that.
If it's at least like 40 mutual friends, like, okay.
I don't even do that. If I don't know you, I don't fucking know you. I don't need to know you. Like,
you're not important.
It's some people that I'm like, they don't look familiar, but they know about 40 some of my friends. And then once I actually go tap and see who they are, it's somebody I went to school with in middle school, but they changed.
Or
So
it's
I ain't
people
worried
that just
about you
go.
and all this time.
But-
I don't.
Exactly,
Like
but
that.
because a lot of people, mutual friends, might be accepting everybody. So no.
But at the same
I'll pass on
time,
that
in
too.
that, in me
Chaser,
looking
so
at
I
that,
don't
I'm
care.
gonna see what you're delivering too. Cause I'm not gonna go be some friends with somebody that's I'm depressed.
But
today, I
who
got
have we
this going on.
become where we feel like we need to share who we are to everybody? It goes back to the identity issue.
We need
Who
to
are
be
you?
liked.
I need to share who I am
need
with
to be
you.
liked.
Share
I
shit.
need to be liked.
I need to be like.
know who I am.
I want to be
I'm not
popular. I
sharing
want to be
shit. I need some
Facebook
wisdom.
famous.
Alright, well, shit, some of that famous shit, they making money off that shit too at the same time. So.
Some of us.
But where, but
don't
at
need all
the
that.
same time, where are your values? How does that align to your values? Because I want to be famous. I want to try to make some money.
chaser,
But where are my
that's when you
values?
just-
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Facebook,
I forget my
Instagram,
values
Facebook,
and everything that I've been raised to do, all because I'm chasing a dollar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be friends with you, and her for $1.
Yeah.
I'm sacrificing
people, yeah.
who I am.
Absolutely.
That's the yeah. Some
That's
people,
what we do.
Mm-hmm.
So if you was
Yep.
offered,
I don't like.
There you
listen,
go. There you go.
But listen,
There
when
you
I go on
go.
Facebook, listen, when
Motherfucker
I
offer
go,
you $1 million.
motherfucker offer you $1 million.
who am
right
I gonna
here
be?
in
I'm gonna be the
cash.
same motherfucker I've been since day one.
If
You know what I'm
motherfucker
saying?
tell you, I need you to do this, that, and the third on Facebook,
Or some fatal attraction type.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you $1 million. If you do
Cash.
it, you gonna do it or not?
Cash. Right here.
Oh,
You gonna do it? That's what I'm saying.
It all boils down to what your values are,
Money
and
talks, bullshit walks.
what you look at as a quality life.
why y'all can't never answer the damn question?
As far as what? As far as wait, no. Wait, as far as what?
Question, just answer it.
What's the
Oh,
question?
here we go with this.
Go back to the
skin
question.
people shit.
I said if a motherfucker
Light-skinned
offer you $1 million to be this, that, and the third, are you gonna take it or not?
It depends
My
on-
question to you,
Taking
when
the
you say
fucking
that,
money, yo, because I ain't got $1 million. I don't know
Thank
motherfucker
you.
give me the $1 million.
Period.
I'm selling all the way the fuck out, nigga, because I
Period.
need that cash,
Goddamn.
nigga.
You need that bag.
Period.
I ain't gonna be.
it's different.
I ain't wearing a tank top and no Daisy Dukes or no other shit
right,
that I
just
wouldn't
answer
agree
the
with my
question.
life. Motherfuckers know I'm Little D, but I'm taking that cash, nigga. You ain't
Period.
doing no. I ain't with that. I ain't with the shit, but I'm with the
Period.
shit.
me,
Period.
what's attached to that?
No, I asked the question.
Okay.
What's
Just
attached to
answer
$1 million?
the-
What's attached
Hey,
to it?
don't-
See, that's
That's
you
what
gonna
you fail to realize and look at.
this
What's
what Kelly
attached to
does.
that shit?
This is what Kelly does. Just
talk
stop.
yourself out of $1 million.
We'll be here another 20 minutes if you're trying to get her to answer the motherfucking question. Just
What's
relax.
attached to the $1 million?
Kelly is Kelly.
I'm not
Nigga.
gonna
Let's move on.
$1 million is $1 million. Money is money. All smells the same. It all looks the same. You could.
Don't matter.
It don't
You
matter.
Taking it or
Are
not.
you gonna take it or you not gonna take it?
Nigga,
You gonna better yourself. You gonna stay broke,
motherfucker.
bitch.
Hold on.
You gonna pay
Down and lay down, goddammit.
How do
on
I
the
know?
city.
How do I know it's going to better me?
Man,
How do I know
$1
that?
million. You got $1 million right now.
Where the fuck do you live at? And where do you work at,
How do
motherfucker?
I know it's going to better
Say,
me?
R. Kelly say, what
You
do
got
they
to
want?
better
Do
me.
you have $1 million in your bank account?
Oh my god.
What can you do with $1 million right now, cash?
Oh shit.
I might be selling my damn soul for $1 million.
Whoa!
You sold your soul.
Period.
Hey, how about this?
Like we just-
Ooh.
We just
Where
walked
you want-
all the way around the
Hold
corner
on,
to
hold
get
on.
to the back door.
You sold your soul by working where you work, nigga. Because you ain't effective. You ain't effective no more, and your ass ain't in the classroom. You ain't helping kids, really. How about that?
I'm trying. Well, if that's the standard, I'm trying to sell my soul.
Now, nigga, I answer it for you. Yo,
Whoa!
this is for queens only. This is what it look like. I ain't no queen, no, but this is what it look like. Y'all heard that? That's it. That's why we go over for shit like that, man. So, ladies, appreciate y'all. Anything for the good of the world now. One thing going out. Vonda, you the new booty, so go ahead. Don't make that money.
My
let
booty
that
ain't been doing a long goddamn time. You hear me?
You new booty over here. You know what I'm saying? Blood in, blood out. Go ahead, Vonda. What you got for us? Give them these motherfuckers a pardon note.
Pardon no. It's National Album Day. What's your favorite album?
Of all time?
Yep.
You talking to me?
Sure.
Nobody else can answer this shit.
Look, now he want to monopolize the conversation.
Absolutely.
Just like a nigga. Go ahead.
If I'm on an island and I got power.
That ain't what I said.
Listen to
Look.
me. Vonda, it's my story, it's my shit. Let me do it. I'm on an island. I got power that I'm able to have an album. Cause I gotta put it in that shit. I'm a thinker.
Something that you gotta put in rotation. You can only listen to it. That's it.
I'm listening to Machiavelli.
Ooh.
Oh, you like two pumps?
Did you say two pumps?
Two pumps. He's gay. Him was gay.
Get out
Oh, hell no.
That's a whole nother show.
Listen to me, fam.
Man, you tripping.
When you walk in my house, that nigga on the wall, you can never
Come
disrespect
with
me.
me.
I love Tupac, but
you
it
absolutely.
might have said all thighs on me.
I'm done.
Oh no.
I'm done.
I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna leave you alone.
Absolutely. Listen, if
Look,
he
now he
how
wanna have a
about
conversation
this?
off
How about
wax.
this? No, time out. If he was gay, he made great music. I don't
He
give a fuck
did.
if he was gay or
Exactly.
not.
He did.
Stop worrying about
Because
people's
you know what?
personal
You know what?
life.
Here's the
You
thing.
like his music or not, period.
Here's the
Listen to
thing.
his shit. You ain't got shit to do with nothing that nigga
Nick,
got going on at
look,
home.
look.
Nick, I don't give a fuck about what you, as long as you making the world a better place
Facts.
and you ain't fucking with me, I don't give a fuck about none of
Facts.
that. Because if any of my kids say anything that I'm not, I can't. If my kids say, nigga, my kids can't say, nigga, we straight blood Pyru, nigga, I gotta roll with it. I ain't blood. I gotta roll with it. You know what I mean? So that's just me. If niggas say, nigga, I want to be a mechanic, nigga, I don't want you doing that shit, but that's what you want to do, I'm all for it.
I
'Cause
wanna
it
be
makes
a
you a better
Exactly. You like it, I love it.
I'm
type
talking
shit.
about my nigga Pac up in this bitch, because I'm gonna give you the same shit I told
Yeah.
nigga. You don't know where all the guns at in this bitch.
You don't know if I came in with mine either. Two of them niggas busting guns. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna leave you alone. I won't be back. Y'all heard it.
She got one more show.
You gotta apologize for
We
that
got
Pac
another
shit.
show to do. We got a whole another show to do.
Wow.
Val, come on with it.
Same question.
No,
Sure,
we leaving the people with something.
Oh, leave. Oh shit! Get that $1 million
shit.
cash off top. No questions asked.
Kelly.
So if you're gonna get that $1 million, right? Make sure your hair done. You got on clean panties, socks, bra, all. Like
You sound like somebody grandmama.
Don't.
Hey,
Look, don't be
That's
calling
from
me
my-
if you ain't got on no clean underwear.
that's straight from my
Socks.
mama.
Don't get in the
Straight
mouth.
from my
And you
grandma.
better have some lotion on too.
But listen. One thing that my grandmother always instilled in us is that there are no free lunches here. Now I know they give away free lunch at school, but as far as you gotta work hard, you gotta instill good values and ensure that you are doing with everything that you have to do in order to achieve whatever it is. So there are no free lunches out here. I don't care what nobody says.
Well, if you take that $1 million off top, you're gonna have a lunch. You can have a top course. You got-
What you say? You could DoorDash it.
Nikki, what you got?
Nick.
One thing I'm gonna leave you with is this.
You hear that, Vonda? You hear that? Nigga, I don't give a fuck about cops.
Now I got to be a nigga. Why we gotta go there?
Hey,
I'm gonna have to
y'all
put the
said
mask
Nick.
on.
Look,
Y'all gonna- what
look,
you
I
gonna
can't
leave?
deal with light skinned
Hey,
people. If
hey,
you
hey,
and
hey.
battle you about this pot.
You done made me mad, nigga. I'm
Oh,
about to put the
did
Look,
mask
he
on.
about to put his
Asshole.
machete out. It's like,
Yeah, nigga, I'm mad now, fam. Yeah, nigga, you talking about pop, nigga?
Right.
messing with you.
We riders in this bitch.
My ambition is a
So
bride.
Nikki, what you gonna leave us with?
I'm gonna leave you.
What
with
you gonna leave
this
for the
here.
queens?
Learn how to be a student. It's too many teachers out here. Everybody think they're a teacher. Learn to be a sponge and soak that shit up. Shut the fuck up sometime and listen. Period.
Word.
I like that.
Good.
I love that.
I
Yo.
love that. Good job.
Shout out to everybody. My shit is do what the fuck you supposed to do and don't complain about it, yo. When you asking for somebody else's paper, do what the fuck you supposed to do. We all need that job we have, so we can't complain too heavy about it, because I sure hate my motherfucking job, but I'm putting myself in a position I don't need that punk ass job. And I put that on everything I love. Ladies, I thank you. This is for queens only. This is what it's looking like. This love affair discussions, though. Next week, we're going to flip it up. It's going to look even different, y'all.
Hey.
This is what we do. Nikki got me in the mask. I mean, not Nikki. I'm sorry, Nikki. Vonda got me in the mask, though.
Gang
Like,
gang.
I'm really like and all my niggas know. Everybody that know me know. Like I'm
You
Look
don't
in his eyes and shit. He real serious.
I'm really heated right now.
He
But
real
it's okay.
serious, y'all.
She's a guest. She's a guest.
Actor.
She's a guest, and it's okay. But god damn
said he was
it,
an actor.
there will never be no hater slander towards Pac, Biggie, Nas,
Oh, I'm riding with
Jay-Z, and
Biggie.
this bitch.
And Jay-Z.
Facts.
Oh, you wanted them niggas to...
Next.
Please don't tell me you want them
I
niggas.
like all their music, honestly, but I just want to mess with you because you look. I peeped your picture.
That's not right, Nikki. I mean, God damn it, Nikki.
Look, he discombobulated. He talking shit to the wrong person.
I got you, nigga. Because I know you with me, so it's like I'm trying to figure it out, but I can't. Yo.
Man,
We're
ride or
done.
die.
We're done.
Ride or
We're
die,
done.
chick.
All right, listen.
Ride or die.
Support your own.
Nah.
Get your confidence
I ain't
together.
no killer, but don't push me.
Oh,
Revenge
shit.
is like the
Oh, my
sweetest
God.
joy next to getting pussy.
Y'all see what I gotta deal with.
But
I said I like his music. I just want to fuck with him because I seen his picture over there.
Nah, fam.
This is
nah,
what for
nah.
Queens only, man. Y'all in for a treat.
Light skinned people.
Saying she trying to
Y'all in for a treat. Before my computer dies on 2%. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications. New episodes when we go live is important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K and the K. Have a safe and healthy night. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the Clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.